welcome back. So, could it be that sometimes we prepare so much for the bad stuff? We don't want the bad things to happen. We have insurance. When you experience an accident, you're able to spend less when it comes to repairing your car, or maybe sometimes you're praying to God and spending time with God because you're like, I don't want to fall in the ditch. And we just don't know how to prepare ourselves for success. Would it be that we spend a lot of time preparing for the wrong things and we just don't know how to prepare for the good stuff? Anyways, why I'm saying that is because when the news came that it was time for me to travel, I got so excited. So excited, and I'm not sure whether I really prepared so well for my travel or not, but I had the necessary documents. I had everything in order, but I hadn't thought about, so how long are you going to be there? I hadn't thought about what I was going to do. Honestly, I was like, I just want to see my husband. I was really excited. And so when I traveled, I let's first go back a little bit in the planning phase. Did I really save well or plan for the journey in regards to shopping or what? I don't think so. So I could have done that better. Was I able to go say bye to each and everyone that I was supposed to say bye to? I don't think so. Why? Because I did not really plan so well. That could have been better. So I spent more time excited about the news, a little bit worried because I was like, okay, how does that look like? And I did not spend time to plan for the journey. So you who is listening to this, I think what you can do when you are going into a new space, take time to find out how is the space. What do I need to prepare for my journey besides documents? How can I plan for my journey mentally? Who do I need to see? Who do I need to spend time with before I travel? And so maybe if I could have done that better, I wouldn't have had other challenges that I'll be sharing with us as time goes on. But anyway, going back to how I started this whole conversation of, could it be that we plan so much for the wrong things and actually don't plan for our success? We don't really think of, so what if this thing comes through? How am I going to respond? What am I going to do? Actually, could it be that you pray for certain things to happen and eventually when they happen you're shocked? So this shouldn't have come as a shock, right? Because I had prayed to God about it. Like when we pray about things, we actually are supposed to believe for them that they are going to happen. And so we need to start functioning as though those things have already happened. I think that is what, not I think, I believe that is what faith is. So I had so much to say in this first pointer or factor of what happens when you get your good news, but this is what I'm going to focus on today. Is there a thing that you have prayed and asked God for, and sometimes you don't even really believe what you're praying for? You're not necessarily trusting in God for it, but you've actually prayed for it. So when it comes, you're like, this thing, you mean it has happened? So for me, what I would like to focus on in this video is to say that when you've asked God for a breakthrough, first of all, believe that it is going to come to pass. Then start preparing for that breakthrough. Like, start acting like it is coming. Start responding to things like the thing is coming. Don't sit back and tell yourself, if it happens, it will happen. If it doesn't happen, cast star. That was early, my man. Cast star I have not spent a lot of time worrying about it if it doesn't happen. So for me, my first pointer is, when you ask God for something, believe it that He's going to actually respond and give it to you. Now start acting in faith as one who has received the thing. That will be my first pointer. I will be sharing with you next week on, okay, so what happens when you leave the familiar space? What happens? Thank you for plugging in and joining me and listening in to me. Have a beautiful week.